Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's $1 billion honeymoon. Nobody was supposed to see a billionaire bride, a music mogul groom, a wedding that stopped Hollywood, and a honeymoon so secret it's rumored to have cost more than most people earn in a lifetime. When Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tied the knot, it wasn't just another celebrity event. It was the fusion of two entertainment empires, a love story written in platinum and diamonds, unfolding under the glow of California's coastal sun. From her billion-dollar rare beauty empire to his fortune as one of the most successful music producers in the world, this couple redefined what luxury means in 2025. But behind the smiles and the stunning Instagram posts lies a story of opulence, secrecy, and a romance that has quietly spanned more than a decade. So what does a $1 billion honeymoon really look like? Let's go inside the life, love, and unimaginable luxury of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, the billionaire bride. By 2025, Selena Gomez wasn't just a pop icon, she was a global brand. Her rare beauty line had transformed her from entertainer to entrepreneur, generating hundreds of millions annually and catapulting her personal net worth well past the billion-dollar mark. Every fragrance, lipstick, and marketing campaign carried her signature message of confidence and self-love, and it turned her into one of the youngest self-made billionaires in entertainment history. So when Selena decided to get married, people expected glamour. But what they got was something far beyond that. A wedding and honeymoon planned with the precision, taste, and discretion that only extreme wealth allows. The power couple. Benny Blanco isn't just another name behind the hits. He's one of music's most powerful producers, shaping songs for Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, and The Weeknd. With an estimated $50 million fortune, he's carved a creative empire that perfectly complements Selena's billion-dollar success. Their story didn't begin in Hollywood headlines. It started quietly over a decade ago when 16-year-old Selena first met Benny during a recording session. Through her career highs, personal challenges, and reinventions, Benny remained a constant. By the time they confirmed their romance in 2023, fans were stunned. But for those close to them, it was destiny. A love built not on fame, but on friendship and shared history. The $8 million wedding, when Selena shared her wedding photos in September 2025, the internet went into meltdown. The caption was short, September 27th, 25. But the photos spoke of pure luxury. The ceremony took place at a secret coastal estate in Santa Barbara, where even guests didn't know the address until they arrived in blacked-out luxury vehicles. Security for the event alone reportedly cost hundreds of thousands. Selena's wedding gown, a hand-draped custom Ralph Lauren satin creation, was valued between $100,000 and $500,000. Later, she changed into a shorter lace dress designed for dancing under the stars. Benny matched her elegance with a custom Ralph Lauren tuxedo worth up to $50,000. This wasn't about extravagance for show. It was about refined power, a small, ultra-private celebration that redefined modern celebrity luxury. The guest list of billionaires. This wedding was more than a ceremony. It was a gathering of Hollywood's elite. Taylor Swift, Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Paul Rudd were all in attendance, their combined wealth totaling billions. Guests enjoyed Michelin star dining prepared by celebrity chefs, with catering costs surpassing $500,000. Each guest stayed at the El Encanto Resort in Santa Barbara, where rooms can reach $3,000 per night. Security was tighter than a film set. Armed guards, drone jammers, and NDA-signed staff ensured absolute privacy. No leaks, no intrusions, just perfection. And in a world obsessed with exposure, that level of secrecy doesn't come cheap. The price of perfection. By the time the confetti settled, the numbers behind this wedding were staggering. Venue and lodging, $2 million. Security, $500,000. Fashion and jewelry, $2 million. Catering and drinks, $600,000. Entertainment and production, $800,000. Floral design and decor, $500,000. Photography and planning, $300,000. A conservative estimate placed the entire celebration between $5 million and $8 million. And for Selena Gomez, whose beauty empire earns that much in a single week, it wasn't even a financial dent. The secret $1 billion honeymoon. But once the world saw the fairy tale wedding, a new question emerged. Where does a billionaire go after spending millions on a weekend of luxury? The answer was as mysterious as it was extravagant. Sources close to the couple revealed that the honeymoon was kept top secret. Even close friends didn't know where they went. But analyzing their past travels, lifestyle patterns, and preferences paints a clear picture of what their $1 billion honeymoon might have looked like. The private paradise in Mexico. Selena's love for Mexico is no secret. She celebrated birthdays, bachelorette trips, and vacations in Cabo San Lucas, always in style. So it's no surprise that her honeymoon may have begun there. Picture this, a private villa on a secluded stretch of the Baja Peninsula, guarded by round-the-clock security and accessible only by private car. Every morning, ocean waves rolled against infinity pools, while private chefs prepared breakfast worth more than most people's monthly rent. The villa alone, around $25,000 per night. Add in yacht rentals, helicopter tours, spa treatments, and private dinners on the beach, and the bill easily climbs to $500,000. The Amalfi Coast fantasy. For a couple that blends glamour and art, few places match the elegance of Italy's Amalfi Coast, where Selena vacationed in 2022. If they returned there for part 2 of their honeymoon, it wouldn't be on a plane, because Benny Blanco famously has a fear of flying. Instead, he might have arranged a private transatlantic yacht journey, a 10-day voyage across the ocean, complete with a full crew, gourmet dining, and personal assistance. Once in Italy, they could have rented an Amalfi villa overlooking Positano, costing $40,000 a night, with private terraces, gardens, and butlers. Days spent sailing the Mediterranean, nights dining at Michelin-starred restaurants like La Sponda or Zas, where a single meal can exceed $2,000 per couple. Estimated total for this segment, around $1 million, but the memories, priceless. The Maldives escape. Another possibility? The Maldives, a billionaire's playground. Selena's history of preferring tropical, private destinations makes this a strong candidate. At this level, they wouldn't stay in a normal resort suite. They'd have a private overwater villa with its own butler, infinity pool, and glass-bottom floors overlooking turquoise lagoons. Resorts like Sonevajani or the Maraca cost $15,000 to $25,000 per night, with private seaplane transfers and luxury excursions included. A 2-week stay with security, spa treatments, and private chefs could easily exceed $800,000. For Selena and Benny, this isn't extravagance, it's comfort, the billionaire road trip. But what makes their story human, and oddly endearing, is Benny's phobia of flying. Rather than hopping on jets like other stars, he prefers road trips, sometimes driving thousands of miles across the US for peace of mind. Imagine this, after their global travels, the newlyweds return home and take a California coastal road trip from Santa Barbara to Big Sur in a luxury Rolls-Royce Dawn convertible. They stop at ultra-exclusive eco-resorts like Post Ranch Inn and Ventana Big Sur, where rooms cost $3,000 per night. It's a quieter kind of luxury, less about price tags, more about presence, the kind of wealth that doesn't need to shout. What their honeymoon symbolized for all the luxury and spectacle, Selena and Benny's honeymoon wasn't just a parade of wealth. It symbolized a full-circle moment. Two people who had weathered fame, heartbreak, and scrutiny, finally finding peace. Selena, once defined by the chaos of her early fame, now stood as a woman who built her own empire. Benny, a man behind some of the biggest hits in modern music, found love in the one person who understood that the greatest luxury of all isn't money, it's authenticity. From their secret vows to their lavish honeymoon, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco didn't just display luxury, they redefined it. Their story proved that real wealth isn't only in jets, diamonds, or mansions, but in finding love that feels untouchable, even under the spotlight. Their wedding was more than a celebration, it was a symbol of power, passion, and elegance that only few ever experience. A love story written in gold, wrapped in ocean sunsets, and sealed with billionaire perfection. As fans wait for their next chapter, one thing is clear. Selena and Benny have turned romance into an art form. If you enjoyed this look into their world of hidden luxury, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories about the world's most powerful and glamorous lives.